And good evening, my friends. It is 10 to midnight, Sunday, May the 4th, 2025. I just uploaded two short videos of the big fight that occurred early on between the neighbor downstairs below me and the neighbor across the hall, down the hall from me. Uh, both of them are violent. Both of them are. Ironically, the one down the hall who assaulted me really badly many years ago, now we're on good terms now, it seems like, for some reason. Now we're on goody um, uh, chat terms and so forth right now. But anyways, a guy downstairs on the first floor, I'm just finding out that he has assaulted the neighbor next door to him, tried to attack the person down the hall, has been pacing back and forth, making racist remarks toward me even more through the vent. And it's getting worse. The guy downstairs from me, anyway. And in my two short videos, the neighbor down the hall who saw me before, but now we're in good talking terms now, he's past his probation. Now we're chatty. Now we're in good moods. Now we are at peace toward each other, ironically. Go figure. But I guess it does happen. You forgive. You don't forget, but you forgive. And when someone more dangerous is involved, it's another story as well. But yeah, I recorded a short video of them fighting exactly like Star Wars with two stick, like one stick, and he had a mop stick or something like that and everything. It looked like Star Wars. Like I showed the police when the fight escalated down to the lobby, and the police checked out the videos, all of them. It's like, "May the fourth be with you." It never occurred to me it was like "May the fourth" and "May the fourth be with you." It looked like Star Wars. Like, yeah, just like Star Wars. And it's like, I need to get drunk tonight. And he laughed. I'm like, no, really? Well, we know you, Lisa. It's like, I'm gonna get wine. You can get wine? You don't drink wine that often. Blah blah. Well, I need that tonight. Yeah, I mean the fourth be with you. It's not even a full moon. And thank God my other neighbor down the hall who has a camera as well has seen the guy on the first floor pacing back and forth on the camera. And she has him on camera. Way to go, girlfriend. Mwah. I really appreciate that. We have to work together to keep our community safe. And that is the main thing that counts. And I'm glad she actually has a video and camera that she did record him going pacing back and forth on our second floor. Even the guy who, well, we had that short fight of Star Wars and unfortunately escalated really badly in the lobby when he was trying to escort me to make sure I was safe. Another fight broke out. And yeah, anyways. Um, I told the police, like, I'm going to go down and get another wine. I don't drink wine every day. You know that. Yep. I need that tonight more than ever. Yep. I was kind of sad early on. I was kind of guilty for not doing the chill cycling marathon volunteer thing. But yeah, but I'm glad I got the fight on video. The police thanked me for that, and they warned me like, just be careful you don't get involved and get roughed up in the fight in between. Keep your distance and everything. But despite the hearsay, everything and all that, just keep your distance and record. A detective before told me audio evidence is more not applicable, but video evidence is more the thing to get evidence rolling. And thank God for the neighbor down the hall. She records everything too. Like which, you're the best. Hey, Possessors. Crazy night again tonight. The crazy videos, my short videos. And yeah, just insane. The violence going on and escalating. But I managed to record on video. Apparently, the inward girl I talked about earlier on, who had a black eye and everything, apparently I got a short video of her being down there. I think the attack did happen in this building. When I saw them in the bus early on. It may have happened in this building after all, and I got a time frame and everything about that as well. Maybe I don't because the other phone just reset factory settings and everything, so maybe I don't. But I do have the date, May the 2nd, which happened on Friday when the assault happened here. Which makes sense why I got drunk again. I have to learn to stop drinking when these things happen. And honestly speaking, the fight that happened early on is kind of funny. May the fourth be with you indeed. Even the other officer who said, "You didn't put that on YouTube yet?" Not yet, because we're waiting for you guys. And I don't know if it was going to break out again, which it did just before they got there. So I got to monitor it and make sure there's no bigger brawl. And when they got there, it happened again. So, anyways, yeah, it was pretty crazy night. Huh? The guy downstairs apparently assaulted the neighbor next door. They got in a big fight. He attacked him. He harassed me and banged on my hallway near my door. I don't open the door, but he attacked. Like, the one who assaulted me is kind of short-tempered, short fuse, but he's very protective and he's very, how should I say it, fast reacting and so forth. And if you look in the short videos, those two really had a big brawl. But enough is enough. This guy has done a lot of things. Apparently, I'm finding out more things from the neighbor down the hall. He chased someone with a machete or some kind of sword or something. He he bashed someone's door on the first floor years ago with, I thought it was a bat, but it was an axe. People saying, but the cameras got it. Stories get mixed up and so forth. But I've got the video evidence. Video evidence speak louder than hearsay and words. And then after that, all fiasco, after I came home with wine, I got 2 more wines. This first time I drink wine after this fiasco. I saw the person on the 3rd floor. She's not doing so well. Her place used to be so neat and everything. It's a big mess. There's more than one man there all the time. There's men there all the time. She's high, they're drunk and everything. And they're always there, it seems like. But yeah, it's not my business, but I think she's afraid to be alone, maybe. I think she's afraid to be alone. I don't know, it's not my business. But she has the potential to be a better person. But having all these men there all the time, like the neighbor who moved out had all these men going there all the time. Now she has all these men going there all the time, which is kind of disconcerting in my opinion. Not my business though, but disconcerting. Uh, they tried to harass me and sexually harass me a bit, but I stand my ground. And I try to get better. And so forth. Yes, agreed by Tip Savage. Be careful, some people will hit you from behind. Guy picked me up a couple years ago and kicked me in the chest and all that salt thingamajig. Now we're goody 2 shoes. I'm going against the guy downstairs now. And that big fight in the short videos, as you will see, has occurred since then. But the guy downstairs also yells at me through the vent that I'm a prostitute and all this racist slurs and everything. And bangs on the ceiling sometimes and drove me nuts sometimes. Ugh. But yeah, that's the past. And now that he's pacing back and forth on the second floor here, and he's cutting the camera from my neighbor down the hall. Cheers to you, girlfriend. Cheers to you. We'll have to work together. I'll talk to you soon. And if you have a camera there already and he's pacing back and forth in the hallway, at least you got that. That's the main thing that counts, which would be considered um, I don't know. If he wants to make a legal defense, he can make up any story that he's trying to get exercise, but give me a break. The fact that he banged on his door and instigated everything, trying to rile him up, and he knows how violent he gets. And he harasses me, and I'm mad. He's trying to rile me up. He thinks it's funny. He bangs around the walls, he bangs on the ceiling, says, take that, and he laughs about it. He thinks it's fucking funny. And he's not stupid. He speaks three languages. I hear him speaking French, then another language, and English. So he's not stupid. Maybe he lost a family in a tragedy or something. I don't know what his trauma is. I don't know why he instigates. I don't know why he harasses everybody and terrorizes everybody. He doesn't really do that. We all know that. And as I said before, I don't know why he's not a mental institute, because it proves that he's not mentally institutionalized, at all. He should not be in there. So there you go. If they establish he can't be in there, he is capable of more things, you know. Anyways, I heard rumors that he's supposed to be on medication and everything. He stopped taking it. A lot of people have said that. I don't say anything, but I'm wondering. You don't know him. You don't talk to him. You don't know anything about him. How do you know he's supposed to be on medication? Like, he attacked even one OCH members in the front floor here who goes back to his community. I did not know that he attacked him even a few months ago. He was in jail a couple of times and everything, all that. But yeah, he's getting worse. He's getting way worse. He's getting 10 times worse now. But like, may the fourth be with you indeed. That fight in the short video you're gonna see is literally like the Star Wars fight in Star Wars. Literally. I try to make light of it, saying it's like the Star Wars theme, the big fight between those two. Just add some music on there, blah blah. But this guy could cause some harm. The other neighbor who was talking to the police was saying something about doing exercise out there. He's eyeing her. Doesn't make any sense though, because he lives on the other side of the building, so it doesn't make any sense. And then she said something different as well, like he had the stick, so maybe grabbed the stick from him, and then he grabbed the stick from him. She probably saw on the camera of her that he did have a stick. The other guy came out, he grabbed the stick from him. That's the only thing I can think of. So probably that guy downstairs did have the stick originally. So he probably had the stick originally. And then when the other guy came out, he grabbed the stick from him and told him F off. Then he came back up with a mop stick after that. So it'd be provable on the cameras anyway. What is actually true? It'll be seen on the cameras of OCH Safety Services, which will be accessed to find out if the guy downstairs did actually have a wooden stick, came up, and then when in the confrontation with the neighbor down the hall, he grabbed that stick from him. So that should all be ascertained one step at a time in the investigation. But yeah, if this guy's going to cause trouble, he'll cause trouble again. And he's getting worse. He is getting worse apparently. And that's kind of real creepy. So yeah. The main thing is I have in the short videos about the fights. The cops, it's only a business job for them. It's a job for them. So they. It's not a personal case. They're not personally involved. So of course, I imagine if I was in the same situation, I would laugh at that too. May the fourth be with you. Yeah, I have a good sense of humor too. It's actually like two Jedi Knights trying to fight each other. Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. But yeah, exactly the same kind of thing, but in a different way. Crazy. And it's not even full moon. So yeah, I don't know. I was put in jail for calling 911 too many times, but I've been doing a lot of things and so forth and all that. And the police have explained to us that if a person is like constantly complaining about for months, it's just like 15, 20 times and ever and all that, and it's getting worse. At least, and they thank me for the videos and everything and all that. It's like the more evidence we get and it poses potential danger, then we can put him in jail for a longer time. So, judging by the videos and so forth, did the judge do the decision? But judging on the fact that both of them are violent, both of them are violent. Let's put it that way. But the thing is, the other one's really escalating really badly in this violence, and that's the thing that counts. Okay. It's easy for people to get pissed, but many can't deal with the anger correctly, so escalate or provoke. Fears often involved with them. No honor, no ethics, integrity, empathy. Yeah, unfortunately, this person downstairs is not a Canadian. He speaks three languages. I don't know what kind of, I don't know his history, but he has no support systems. Apparently, 10 workers don't talk to him regularly. I saw one person knocking on his door. I'm not sure it was a family member or whatever. We just answered the door for them. But now 10 worker no siege, definitely 100% for sure. But who knows? Ugh. He's always on his phone. He speaks three languages. He's not stupid, but who knows what his history is? So this next door neighbor, he tried to harass the neighbor down the hall, even though that guy harassed me. He's harassing me and yelling the vent I'm a dirty Indian and everything, all that. Fucking native and everything. I heard that more than once. I recorded some of it, but I had to reset factory settings and now it's all gone, so whatever. But I do have some evidence of that anyway. So he definitely is angry. He's not stupid. He needs avenues for anger management, obviously, and so forth. And he's basically terrorizing all the neighbors around us. And now he's going to the point of assaulting neighbors around us. Next door neighbor, neighbor in the hall, harassment toward me and everything, and so forth. So I don't know. I don't know. But he's young. He's in his 30s, and there's potential for change. That is the main thing that counts. Um, and as with me, I've been going downward slowly in this spiral of my binges due to the excessive harassment from well, this idea has been here for years, and I've been going through a lot of harassment, dealing every damn day with this harassing rats to the vet and scaring my cat too. And now I get mad, my cat gets even more scared and hides, of course. Neighbor across the hall, she travels a lot, she doesn't know what's what. But yeah, um, so I guess that's about it for tonight. May the fourth be with you. Well, the fourth is over right now. It's past minutes, so the fourth is over. So that big fight. Check out the shorts. It's on the shorts, the short videos. And that neighbor has recorded him going back and forth and everything. He has no right to be on the fourth floor. So we got to work together to keep our buildings safe and the communities safe. That's the main thing that counts. If they keep going, that is. Yeah, but the thing is, I gotta get a transfer. Speaking of transfers, I never got a transfer out. Someone got a transfer early on for me, and that's not fair. I've been asking to transfer for like over 12, 15 years ago before my assault. And yeah, that's an issue to talk about another time. So that's about it from me tonight, my friends. Take care, stay safe. I'm gonna blasted drunk on red wine. I've had red wine since December. December, January, February, March, April, May. 5 months since my last red wine binge. We'll look at this in the morning. I'll be so sick. But on the bright side, it would cut my heart out. So, anyways, make witch, take care, stay safe, and talk to you guys later. I remember that police officer. Haven't put that on YouTube yet. No, not yet, because we're waiting for you. And she was smirking. Oh, she knows. You know who you are, girlfriend. So take care, stay safe, and have a good night. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully, I don't seizure or anything. Should be okay. Hopefully. Uh, anyways, make witch. Take care. Talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna blast some YouTube music. If you can rant and rave all night long and woo 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 and scream all night long and never get arrested. Let's see how they do with me blasting music all night long. If you can do that all night long, then I can. Let's give this a test. Take care, my friends. Love ya. The fourth is over. The fifth is another day. Love you too. Take care.